Cariad was cool. She had 2 piercings in each ear, and her mum was going to let her get her nose done for her 14th birthday. She talked about dubstep like she actually knew what it was, and she advised me on what not to mention about myself at school so that I'd stay popular. She had swagger, style, and a good, friendly heart. Every minute with her was full of laughter. I miss her laughter so desperately now. It's one of those sounds that I wish I'd committed to my memory better, whilst I still had the chance to hear it. Mum would have murdered me if I'd bought 60 quid stilettos, so I settled for a pack of funky socks after Cariad and I had had our fun. When we paid at the counter, the cashier had her phone streaming a radio station as she beeped my purchase through. I remember there being a problem with the barcode, because we were stood at the counter long enough for me to hear an update on the discovery of the skins in the beacons. The announcer's faint voice emanated from the little speaker. Rangers at Pembrokeshire Coastal Park have added to concerns in Brecon as further reports come in. A missing dog walker on the coastal path has led to the sighting of 2 more skins near. I thought I was just being paranoid, and I kept trying to push the thought of the skins from my mind as we carried on browsing the shops. Pembrokeshire was a lot farther away than Brecon. It had to be pure coincidence that both national parks had reported skin sightings at the same time. Back at the beginning of the epidemic, the Cairngorms in Scotland were reporting them every single day, but there was never any danger. Not so long as you stayed in places with plenty of other people around. Let's get a cake at the castle, Cariad suggested. I nodded eagerly, all thoughts of danger dissipating at the prospect of a sweet treat. Cariad was not only cool at school, she knew people and she had connections everywhere. Her mum worked a few days a week at the tea shop inside Cardiff Castle, and Cariad had recently made friends with George, the old man who worked on the castle gate. So long as George and Cariad's mum were working on the same day, we could get in for nothing and grab a free bite from the kitchens. It was a short trek back from Queen's Arcade to the castle, made all the shorter by the fact that it was starting to rain. Are you sure you want to stay out? I asked Cariad as we walked towards the castle's ancient drawbridge entrance. We could carry on back to mine and stay there till the rain's gone. Nah, it's cool, Cariad assured me. It won't rain for long. She was wrong about that. She was wrong about a lot of things that day, especially the decision to stay in the city centre. If we'd gone home when I'd suggested it, then some of the worst things I've ever witnessed might never have happened.